Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. I am back with another message and also happy 221222. Today we need to protect our energies and stay in our inner peace mode. So don't let people disturb your peace. Be mindful of what is around you and how that makes you feel, because you don't want to bring those energies in, because it's extreme accelerated motion today. So it's a very auspicious, exciting moment for us. All right, so I've had these. Sorry, my nose itches. I guess it's confirmation. Okay, so I've been hearing 90s songs all morning in my head, just like random. So what's been playing in my head is, do I stay or do I go now? Do I stay or do I go? And the answer is yes, guys, you go. It is that time. It is time to go. So whatever situation that you're in that is no longer suiting you because you are outgrowing it and it's time to move on. And sometimes that sucks and it might be hard, but pack your shit and go, girl. Or guy. I also heard that song. You guys remember? Too legit, don't quit. Yeah. You guys are, I feel like, not quitting, and you're kind of bopping along like, come on, what else you got? I also heard, let's see, the song You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. Can't touch this. I feel like that's the vibe that you were going, like you're unstoppable, people can't touch you. And I also heard that somebody might be coming towards you because they I think you guys are poison, because I heard, that girl is poison. I know this is so random, but hey, it is what it is. I'm just kind of relaying the message. It might resonate with some of you guys. Maybe you guys are hearing some of these songs. And then I heard, every little step I take. And it says, you will be there. Every little step I take, we'll be together. So somebody's really standing by your side at this time. And it kind of doesn't matter what you're going through, because they're going to be there. I put, somebody's kind of in a funky mood. So they could be good, or it could be just you got the funk. And I also heard, this one cracked me up, because remember that song Humpty Hump? They do the Humpty Hump. Maybe somebody's dancing old school, like from the 90s. Or maybe somebody's just in that mood and coming towards you, and they might be older and they want to get their groove on with you in the bedroom. I also heard future. Life is good. So, I mean, life is going to turn good no matter what you guys are going through at the moment. Oh, and I heard this one song, and I love it. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. So it kind of coincides. I'm really excited to see what all this comes to. I saw a chef, or a pastry chef. I saw a mechanic, electrician, and somebody has a cleaning business. I heard from rags to riches in my head. So some of you might be coming out of literally poverty and you're going to end up being rich, or it could be metaphorically. And I also heard that song, I Ain't Never Scared. So you guys are taking on this battle and you're not scared of what's to come, because you know that that light is coming in, like the light at the end of the tunnel. Because I just saw a tunnel and then the light, so that might be significant. Oh, and I heard on that song that, oh God, I love it. It's like Motown. Some of you could be listening to Motown, or you could just be ready to dance, ready to take a night off and just relax. Let it go. Go have fun. Because I heard that song, I want to put on my boogie shoes. looking at you. Maybe you have a hot date coming up. That's exciting. I also saw Spectrum. So somebody might need to pay their electric bill, not electric, but internet bill. Maybe it's electric since that just came out. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Or somebody might have Spectrum and, I don't know, it shuts out due to all this chaos that's going on with the weather. And I was putting on my makeup, and I call it my war paint. So I was putting on the war paint a while ago, and I had this vision. So this isn't going to be for everybody. This is going to be for somebody, like a specific few. I just heard. I saw like through somebody else's eyes, kind of like across the street. You're at your car, getting ready to possibly leave or possibly getting something out of a car. I don't know. But it's like you saw this person, and this person, it wasn't raining, but it was kind of maybe gloomy, and this could have happened in the past, and this memory is stuck with you, and it's just something that you'll never forget because it was kind of odd, but it didn't make you feel uneasy. You're just kind of like, well, that's weird, because that's the feeling that, like, I got. But there was somebody across the street, and they had an umbrella, and they weren't walking fast. They're walking slow, just kind of like, moseying on about their business, just like in total, I don't know, like la 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 type. But you guys made eye contact, and you looked at them because you're looking at them across the street because they were walking slow, and they turned and they looked at you, and at the time you felt kind of like uneasy, like you're going through something. But that moment that they looked, that you guys made eye contact, like they kind of smiled, and you smiled back, and you had this overwhelming sense of peace. Like all the worry, all the kind of ick was gone at that moment. And then I saw like this kind of like a star coming out of them, like of light. But like you didn't see that. That's just what I see, like a resemblance of this person. And so I don't know. It made me think of or feel like it was your guardian angel, or was like, I don't know, not necessarily in the flesh, Jesus, but you know what I mean? Like that, like it was an angel of some sort that gave you peace. And you've only seen this person once, and you haven't ever seen them again, but it was just a very weird kind of interchange of energy. And it's something that you've never forgotten. And maybe this is going to happen, like, I don't know, in the future. But I just feel that this has already happened. But it's just something that somebody hasn't ever forgotten. And they're just, walking. Their umbrella wasn't beside them. It was, like, kind of out. And it was kind of, they weren't overweight. But they weren't, like, ripped. It's just, a normal person. Healthy. I don't know. Kind of, like, thinner, but not skinny. But yeah, I figured I would tell you guys that, and whoever it resonates with, that's who it's for. But that was, your angel. Sorry, that's my spawn. They're very loud, but they're the ones that gave you that sense of peace, like everything's going to work out, it's going to be fine. But that just kind of threw you off, but yet you noticed it, like just the, like everything was calm. Maybe? I don't know. But that's just what I see. Or what I had seen. So it'll resonate with somebody. So take it how it is. And then I was joking around this morning, and then I was thinking about iguanas and Florida. So I was like, let's have a moment of silence for all the iguanas, because Florida's going to get cold, and I like iguanas, and they're not going to, like the cold. So I looked up the meaning of iguana. And then, I had also seen a security camera. Somebody might have security cameras or need to get security cameras. Because I saw somebody casing somebody's house. I don't know, somebody might have noticed somebody casing their house because they have cameras, or somebody might be casing your house because you need to get cameras. Yeah, so be careful, guys. Keep your doors locked. You know, even when you're at home, because I don't know, people are crazy, and it is Christmas time, and people try to steal people's stuff because they know that there's gifts in the house. So, back to iguanas. Okay, iguanas go deep into burrows to survive quick cold snaps. Iguanas arrive in your life when you need to stop fussing so much. So some of you guys might be griping everything, and everything going on, instead of just being at peace with it and knowing that everything's going to be all right. I said it's a moment for stillness and observation. So maybe you guys need to be aware of your surroundings. Be discerning to those things of which you are not normally aware. Also, open yourself up to the simple beauties around you all the time. So some of you guys aren't being grateful for what you have, and you're dwelling in this woe is me. And this isn't everybody. Maybe this is somebody that you know, and they're just in this woe is me type mentality. They need to get out of, because that's just going to, especially with what it is right now, you need to be aware of your emotions and where you're at, and stay on the positive side, because everything's accelerated today. But iguana guides may be asking you to question what makes you happy. Iguanas love specific types of music. They also have specific spots on their bodies that they love to scratch. What are the things that you can do daily to release your joy? And what things make you guys happy? And it's not the huge things, like the little things every day. Think about that stuff that brings you joy. Like, I don't know, singing to trees, skipping on the sidewalk, you know, acting fun and silly. Talking to random birds. I don't know who this is for, but I don't know. I talk to random animals because I don't know. I do. And not in a crazy way. Like, I'll see them out the window and I'm like, hey, little bird. Hey, little squirrel. How are you today? Maybe some of you guys do the same thing. I don't know. But cheer and contentment comes in many forms. Iguanas shed their skin as they grow. Personal growth. Now, but it says, have you shed your spiritual skin? Question mark. Well, like, have you guys outgrown the situations that you're in, but yet you're not getting away from those situations? Because it's just like iguanas grow, they shed your skin. It's kind of like you're shedding your skin when you're getting rid of the old. It says, have you released what you have outgrew? It says, are you remaining bonded to your past in unhealthy ways? So that's something you guys can think about. Are you bonding yourself to your past? Because it's definitely not healthy, and you're not going to be able to move forward while you're still dwelling on things. And that could also be, you know, kind of what this... It's kind of like, I don't know, I just heard, like, had to kill the old me because it was too weak to survive. So, I mean, you guys have to understand that things come to an end for a reason. And you have to get rid of that, and not just like, oh, okay, I'm moving on. And tell everybody I'm moving on, but yet you keep talking about the past and keep reliving it. They're not truly moving on. You're still staying bonded to your past. Like, you're shackling yourself. You need to outgrow your, like, old spiritual skin. Somebody may need to exfoliate. I don't know. And I also put on here, just make sure you protect your energies. All right. That's what I have for that. I don't want that to fall off my bed. Please don't fall off. Okay. Now, let's get into the tarot. All right. I see, some of you are done and you've completed hard lessons, but some of you are still desiring or lusting over somebody in your past. Somebody might be, I heard lockdown, like in a mental lockdown, you know, like you're imprisoning yourself, or you're a prisoner in your own mind. Let's do this. Somebody has a fear of change. And see, I have the Nine of Wands, and I have the King of Cups reversed, and the Two of Wands reversed. And so, like, with this, it's kind of like I see somebody's being adventurous and they're being fearless within their self or whatever voice that they're, like, I feel like they're moving on. But I feel that with that moving on, that they might be being reckless. So just be careful about that. I saw donut. Somebody might be over indulging in the sweets because they're moving on from the past. So they're, what is that? Eating because of their emotions. So somebody might be, need to be careful about eating too many sweets because they're working on getting over maybe a heartache or in a stressful time. Stress eating, that's what it is. So just make sure, as far as like as you're moving on, that you're not being reckless with it. And like, so I just see that with this, like, somebody has a fear of change, or somebody may be, I heard like bad planning. Somebody's plans may not work out how they want to, but it's working out how it needs to be. Somebody might just be petty and gossiping a lot. So that could be this recklessness that I see. Or somebody might be reckless as far as in their dating life. Don't do that old saying, out from one and under another, because you may not know what could happen and you don't want to get burned. I saw a fire. Don't be jealous of other people, because that jealousy could lead you in a path that you don't want to go down. And it could lead to destruction and chaos in your life. I just saw a war zone. Somebody might be in an area that has a war zone in it, or somebody might be creating their own war zone in their life. Somebody's choosing happiness over anything else. See, and then I have the Death. So yeah, somebody's definitely ending a cycle and beginning a new one, and they're embracing this change, and they're going on with this change. Like, they're just overjoyed and smiling, even though times might be hard. I just feel like this is very emotional based. I don't feel that. I mean, it could be in a career, because you may have been very tied into that career. But moving on into another one. But I just feel that this has to do with, because maybe the people at your old job were very petty and gossiped a lot, and that made your spirit feel uneasy. But I feel that, you guys are working hard and being very meticulous because you have high standards. So I feel that this is high standards in the people that you have around you, that you're no longer letting in those... This sounds rude, but it's what's in my head, so I'm just going to say it. So please don't hold it against me. Like, there's trashy people in your life, and that can go any type of way. Just take it how it resonates. I feel that you guys have, like, accepted this and just accepted that they've ran their season. They no longer have a place in your life, no matter how long that you've known them, because you guys are accelerating upward. So you guys might be, maybe somebody's getting on a plane and moving away, but I feel that you guys are just standing firm, like you're standing your ground, and you're accelerating spiritually, like upward, because like it's kind of like a rocket ship going up. So maybe that could be just a rocket ship of happiness. I know that's kind of all over the place. But I feel you guys know what I mean. Yes, exactly. Because you guys are going, you're going for it. Like, there's a rainbow in here. You guys are going for your dreams and just your inner happiness. I feel like you guys are working on filling your cups. And you could be meeting somebody. Because I feel like you guys have triumph. Like, you're triumphant. Because I just heard that. I saw like a trumpet, but it made me think of triumphant. Maybe somebody plays the trumpet, but I feel that you guys are just, really being triumphant in your life. It's kind of like you're getting the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Hold on one second. Son, I hear you over there. What do you need?
Can you order some pizza?
Possibly when I finish.
Okay.
Okay. Will you go and shut my door, please, so I can have quiet?
Yes.
All right. Put some clothes on. It's cold outside.
I do have clothes.
Okay. Sorry, guys. That's spawn number 4. That's what I was saying. I feel that somebody, like, it's kind of like you're disconnecting from everything in order to reconnect to your soul. That's how I feel. I heard the word good. It's kind of like when things are bad, always say good, because, you know, even though things are bad, something good is going to come. Somebody could be wallowing in their own heartache and kind of they're not able to get over the grief of somebody or get over the, I don't know, because like with this, it feels like, let me pull it out. Sorry. I have everything like on something, so everything's piled up together. See, because this bad planning and this heartache, it's kind of like you feel like you lost your world, but yet you haven't, because then I heard good, because everything that ends, everything that you're going through that's bad is shaping you, because there's something good to come. All right, everything happens in, like, it's God's process. God is polishing you, your ancestor, however, like, whatever you might believe in. It's kind of like, it's putting you in that circumstance, but it's for your higher good, because there's a lesson that you need to learn out of it. I feel like, I don't know, somebody's keeping secrets, but they might be keeping secrets from you or keeping secrets from themselves, and it's kind of making them lose themselves. It's because I feel that somebody's wanting more, and they might be lying to get there, but if they just told the truth, then they would get further than where they're at. But just be careful, especially like if you're going through this right now. But I feel like with the new beginnings, possibly somebody's could be getting rid of this person in their life because they know that they've outgrown them. I feel that because this came out as well. Oh, sorry. 5 of Swords. Like, I feel that somebody could be getting over on you because they have that, you know, they're just trying to win and they don't care. They're being really sneaky and they just have these secrets. But I feel when in the dark comes the light. I feel that you guys are cutting everything out, but failing success. You guys are gonna, like, fail your way to success because we learn our lessons in our failures. So our failures aren't really failures, those lessons, you know? It's like you're going to fall into greatness or fail into greatness, however you want to take it. Maybe someone's actually falling. Maybe somebody's falling into greatness because they're falling in love and this is the person that they've been waiting for. That's good. That's a good one. Aw, I just saw little hearts. Because I feel that you guys are really, like, you're gonna meet somebody that you're really mentally connected, and this is just could be in general, but I see you guys like you're curious, but just make sure you're not too curious, because I just heard the old saying, like, curiosity killed the cat. Make sure you guys' cats are inside and not outside, especially with the cold. Somebody has a temper problem. So I feel that somebody might need to work on that, or possibly this person or situation that you're letting go. They might possibly have a bad temper, and so that's why they've ran that course in your life, and you guys have taken the, I don't know, I just heard like the inspiration to move on. You guys have taken the steps to move on. Somebody might need to get some red tiger's eye. And somebody, if you're dealing with heartache, needs to get rose quartz. Like real rose quartz. Make sure it's not fake, because there's a lot of fake crap that's sold in the stores. Make sure you get some like real rose quartz, because hold it up to your heart and that will help release those energies and like kind of help cleanse your heart so that you guys can move on. Somebody is upset. Somebody's going through a whole foundational shift, and I feel that a lot of you, like, this is a good thing, but I feel that this is making them mentally unstable because you guys want harmony, but yet this could be the person, maybe they're locked up or in house arrest, like locked down that way, so they're the ones that are in a prison per se, and so this is just kind of like an emotional disaster to them, but this is the new beginning to you, because you're shifting your foundation to move on to the higher most good of yourself. Somebody that was being sneaky, this could be because I have the devil. I said this makes me think of somebody could dabble in dark magic, and I know I don't say that a lot because I don't feel that there's a lot of people that do. There could be, but I don't feel that there's a lot that as far as who you guys are dealing with. But I see this person being like, they could have been using you for material gain. But I feel like your ancestors came in, and this could have been what is coming to light. Yeah, because you guys are, I see like the Empress, because you guys have stepped out of that negative energy and into this positive energy. It's kind of like you're nurturing yourself and you're working on self-healing within. And you guys feel that you're triumphant over this situation. You know, because you guys are feeling like you're whole again. You've regained your sense of self-worth. So yeah, that's amazing. Let's see. What else do we have? Do we have anything else for this deck that they need to know? I bet you guys, I feel you guys are 70 and 60. Like, you're shooting for your dreams, and that's what you're going for. And like, you can't get to that dream going 70%, and you can't get to that dream with 60%. Like, you have to go all in 100%. So I feel like you guys are just like going for it because you're ready to live it. So it's like, it's all or nothing type of thing. So you guys are putting it all or nothing into yourself, but I feel like you guys are putting it all into yourself and getting rid of the, I just heard baggage, because you guys are now, like, you completed this cycle, you're in harmony. It's like you got the world in the palm of your hands. It's like you're holding, like you're healing your heart, and spirit is there with you. That's kind of how I feel with this. Some of you guys could just be like ascending to the next level, because you know, whenever you guys outgrow something, it's like when you outgrow people, or when you outgrow situations in your life, and you've learned that lesson, and it's time to move on, because you have to like shed that skin. It's kind of like a sense of relief, you know. So it's kind of like, and you guys, I feel like you're now, somebody could have just like finished the transformation, and they're really loving themselves. I feel that you guys, see, like the wise teacher, you have the hermit, like you guys have kind of gone within and have kind of like weighed out, you know, people in your lives, like, okay, is there more good than bad, you know, type of thing. And so it's like you've been guided to move on. Like I feel like the things that you've been praying for have come, and you're being shown the way, and you now see that everything has happened due to trying to like take you out of that situation. So that's, even though you have to go, you know, through a little bit of pain, it's gonna be like a lifetime of happiness, you know. Because you guys are like being brutally honest within yourselves, I feel, because this is the Ace of Swords reversed. I feel like you're no longer in that confusion. You're cutting out the chaos in your life. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, because you're no longer falling for somebody's tactics. I just heard narcissistic tendencies. You guys are no longer putting up with this shit, you know, and you're no longer willing to play their game. I feel that somebody is like, you notice that somebody might have been being deceptive with you. But even if that's in a job, it's kind of like, I don't know, for example, if somebody owes you commission and you have a contract where they owe you commission and they kept giving you excuses and you know that you're not going to end up getting that. Like, you just know it, you know, because it should have been paid like so much time ago and they're still giving you excuses. I don't know, like, because the coronavirus, you know, money is low, but yet they owe you this money. And so you're just like, okay, well, I know my worth and I'm done. Here's my 2-week notice. Maybe you guys are like, here's my 2-week notice, I'm out. You guys could be moving on like from your job or just your 2-week notice with your family. Because you guys are ready to live in harmony. I feel like you guys have just found a new meaning in your life, and you guys are taking the responsibility for your actions and knowing why things have happened the way they've happened. Like, you've had that epiphany. And so that's what has been like, you're like, oh, duh, that's why that happened. So you're no longer, this kind of sounds harsh, but I'm going to say it, feeling sorry for yourself. It's like, you own up to your part of why it is the way it is, or why things happen the way they've been happening, or why you've kept, you know, like different person, same scenario type crap, but it's because you didn't heal the past of what you needed to, or you didn't learn the lesson, but now you finally learned the lesson and you're worked hard within yourself, that you're no longer staying in limbo. You know, you guys are guided on that right path to this newness, the new beginning, the new you, because you guys have recreated yourself into, I don't know, beautiful butterflies. You guys are taking charge of your life instead of letting it be run by somebody else. I feel like you guys have accepted reality. That way you can find the solutions to the problem. Oh, sorry. I feel like this is just a total emotional transformation. I feel like, I don't know, you guys are re-engaging within yourselves and within what you want. It's kind of like, you know, you might have been on the sidelines, but now it's time to re-engage. Because I just saw like military, and they're like re-engaging on their target. So you guys are really going after your target goals, and you're like, all right, let's do this. I got it on sight. We're about to take it down. But in a good way. Because eventually it's kind of like, you know, and it's a weird scenario, but it's like a piñata, right? And you guys are waiting, and you keep swinging at that piñata. Sorry about the shaking. And you're beating the hell out of that piñata, and you're swinging at it because you guys know that you're not going to quit. You're going to keep going, because eventually you're going to knock that sucker open, and that candy's going to fall out, and you're going to have that candy that you want, right? So you guys are going for that candy that you want. You're not backing down, like, you're just like beating your way through life. Like, all right, I can do this. I want my, you know, treasure at the end of the freaking rainbow. Exactly. So I just started, you know, killing the old me and walking in the new light. Like, you guys have whatever was weak within yourself, you have taken it on and you've left it behind because it no longer serves you to be in your future. You know what I mean, jelly bean? Somebody might be eating jelly beans. I don't know. All right, because I feel that this is kind of relationship guided, we are going to go with the romance cards. You know what? I'm going to shuffle this one more time. I've already shuffled them, but I'm going to do it again. Because it's like, you know, if you can say the word good, that means you're still alive. And if you're still alive, that's another day to fight and go for what you want. Right? Right. Good. Have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Probably can't see that because, again, these are shiny like the other ones. Heart-to-heart conversation. Some of you guys might need to have heart-to-hearts with somebody and just tell them how you really feel. Somebody could be trying to leave you out of a situation. And that situation involves you. And so you really just need to speak your mind and speak your truth and tell them how you feel. That way they know. Because some people, like, they can't read your mind. You may think that they know, but they really may not know how you feel. So don't assume. Because then you might lose something that you would really want, or that would be very kind of like a blessing to you. This says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So, be honest with yourself, be honest with the other. How do you feel? Is there any more in this that we need to know for the collective? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors. What else do we need to know? And go one more time. Okay, I guess there's two. Somebody has romantic feelings for you. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Maybe you need to have a heart-to-heart and tell somebody how you really feel. Attraction. Somebody's smelling the roses. Uh-oh. Says you attract romantic love and enjoying this moment fully. So, if you have something new, enjoy it, but use your discernment and don't let people put one over on you. Possibly you guys have been triumphant in healing that past because you guys have been through a lot of crap, and so maybe this gossip that I hear, or this jealousy that I hear, is somebody in the past is jealous of you. But leave that person in the past and don't engage in that, and don't even care what they think, or even if they're jealous, they can just wallow in their own misery because you are moving on to bigger and better things. Yeah, you deserve love. Bottom of the deck. You're lovable. Enjoy it. We're gonna grab one card just because I saw my vision, like that sense of peace. I feel like it was an angel. It was, I mean, maybe not even your guardian angel, but an angel just sending you, which I feel that it kind of could have been, sending you that sense of peace in a, disruptive point in your life where things were just kind of unsettled. What do we need to know from our angels? All right. Indigo, Crystal Children. This is Metatron, Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Maybe something that you've been through could help somebody else younger than you. Maybe some of you guys have a strong bond and you guys are able to connect with children better. Maybe somebody could be like a guidance counselor for children. Compassion, Archangel Zadkiel. I can't ever say that right. Zadkiel. Soften your heart and respect this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So respect yourself, respect other people, respect situations that people might be going through. Because no matter how hard you got it, somebody has it harder. So don't judge, don't gossip, don't talk about people because you don't know where their mental state is and you don't know what exactly all they've gone through in order to be there. It's kind of like God gives his hardest battles to his toughest soldiers, and that might be you. So that's what we have today. So right now, if you made it this far, please hit that like button to help the channel grow. I am working on that and we greatly appreciate it. And, if you keep coming back, hit that little subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you guys know when I'll be on again next. For the month of December, I am doing $20 reads. And if you're interested, my information is in the description area. The little thing that says description. It has a box with all that information. It has my email and all that good stuff for you guys. So I'd be absolutely honored to read for you. So until next time, you guys stay fabulous, stay awesome, stay epic, and I love you guys. I really appreciate you being here today. Have a wonderful day. Oh, happy 222. Accelerated motion. Make sure, be careful of your energies today and what's around you. All right. Love you guys. Peace.